This is true.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Cinestro Course. Your boy Blacksby, and today we're talking about the latest episode of The Last of Us and the ultimate ending to the month of April. Banger film, The Accountant 2. Our boy, what was his name? Christian Wolf, Luke, Carol, all the names is back. Big ups,
Those are
big ups
names.
accountants, big ups accountants, big ups dudes who like math and all that. Let's get right into it.
Cinestro of the cast, it's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in, stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in, stay tuned.
Yeah. Let's get right into it, bro. So, I know the title says The Last of Us and then The Accountant. We're going to do it the other way around. We're going to go with The Accountant first because cinema. I know we have a lot to say about The Last of Us. We're probably going to be ripping into certain characters, but we'll get to that. Our names, if there are not enough indicator. Anyways. Big ups to The Accountant too, man. When did the first one come out? 2016? It's been what? 9 years? Yeah. Oh, where'd everybody go? Oh, there we go.
We're still here. We're still here. Yeah, we got it.
What just
Yeah,
happened?
still here. It just had a weird little delay. I thought something was wrong with John Bernthal's face. I didn't realize he had a sucker in his mouth.
Yeah, they added that new character trait.
Oh my god.
He's also autistic, but that's his his special interest in lollipops.
So okay. So for our listeners or viewers who don't know, I saw that the trailer for this movie was coming out, and I did not think it would be interesting enough for us to talk on the podcast. So I completely just blocked it out of my mind. So I didn't see this movie. I have not seen the first one. It just felt like a movie my dad would watch, and I was like, I'm not 40, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
You're incorrect because this movie is hard.
You missed out.
So how does it feel to be wrong?
I don't know what you guys to explain to me.
He's used to it.
I just need one of y'all to explain to me the story of whatever the fuck this is about, because I just know it's like Forrest Gump, but if he was also Jason Bourne, like he's a little slow, but if you hand him a gun, he's killing everybody in the room.
He's just autistic. That's all.
He's just autistic. Oh, so yeah, he's just that's cool.
Yeah, he just doesn't understand social cues. That's his main character trait outside of
Laura accurate.
His hyper focus is noticing patterns and noticing like the little minute details and intricacies. Hence why he's so good at accounting, because he loves numbers. He loves solving puzzles. That's his thing. And what makes him so good at being an accountant is having autism, which is literally in the movie. Both movies explain that it's not a hindrance. It should not be viewed as a hindrance. That's why I put on my Letterboxd review. These two movies are a message to folks who would like to put folks who have autism in the other category and just shun them. That's not what you should do, bro. They're normal people. They're part of society. You got to treat them like human beings because they are human beings. And there's people like RFK Jr. and the current administration who want to like hide autistic folks and neurodivergent folks. And I think this movie is a great fuck you to those folks, because it shows that autistic dudes are cool as hell, bro. Bro got superpowers, basically. He had a whole X-Men school. Like,
so I did have an X-Men.
That's interesting. I do like,
it's based in realism.
As an autistic person myself, I do like the visibility that you see, allegedly. My brother in Christ. Don't ask me about the Roman. Don't ask me about the Roman Empire. No, you don't want it. You don't want it.
I don't want to get into it today.
Ask him about that lore on Marvel Rivals, though. Yeah. That's how you.
I don't get out much. So anyway,
no, basically, this movie, yes.
I'm not.
I
do like that quality of the film. I guess expressing autism in a badass way. I guess because does he just like kill people? Like, what's his deal? Like, you see,
it's the amateur, but if it was done right.
Yeah, I didn't watch The Amateur because I'm not gay. So basically,
I watched it.
Okay, thank you for summarizing.
That means you know what that means.
All right. Break this down for me. Why is who's he an accountant for?
Who he is he's an accountant who does money laundering for like dangerous people and criminals,
cartels, drug lead,
yakuza, the cartel, whatever you name it. That's what the first movie is about. It's about them finding him and him kind of like undoing a conspiracy that he just like happened upon when he was hired at like this big company. And what he does is he does the money laundering, and then he gives like an IRS agent like a tip off, and then they arrest the person that he does it for. That's essentially what he does. He's like he does evil, but he does good, like with the money or whatever, and then he like sends all the money to it's so silly when I say it. He sends all the money to a not a facility, like a retreat for people to help them like, I don't know, cope or like better like
so he's like a mercenary that'll get you money back guaranteed on your W-2, like that's his whole deal.
Yeah, but essentially he sells you out.
Essentially.
Okay. Fascinating.
I'm probably doing a bad job of explaining.
No, this sounds like from the trailer of what I'm remembering. This sounds pretty accurate to whatever this is about. So I'm assuming to account to Tism, when he comes back is because the people from the first one are like, oh no, you thought you got us all, but we're back for revenge.
No, he
wrong.
Fucking domes everyone in the first one. He's fine.
There's no one to follow him
in the second.
There's no one left to follow up. He's just
he's the best.
That's
he's
another
John
thing
Wick
about,
if he was more autistic.
That's another thing about Christian Wolf, Ben Affleck's character. He leaves no stone unturned, and like he has to have a conclusion to his pattern, his he wants perfection and order. And he was like, he was going to that house in the first movie, methodical, just mowing them dudes down. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, essentially he just can't leave it unfinished. So he doesn't have enemies. He domes them done. Then he goes in his little fucking trailer and with his Monet paintings and shit, and he's fine.
The second one was even harder because like there's this one scene, Gerardo knows what I'm talking about, when they were in Mexico. And him and John Bernthal just freaking went off Army of Two style. That shit was so hard.
It was hard.
I was like, bro, he said they picked Rogers. They said, I was like, it's about to go down. I was the only one in my theater like this the whole time. Everyone else is, lame losers.
Yeah, they're not about it.
They're not real, they're not real allies of the community.
They're not real two-tism fans like us.
Now I don't remember John Bernthal being the trailers for the first one. Is he in the first one, or is he just introduced in this one?
He is, but he's
for like 5 minutes.
He's the secondary
for
character.
5, really?
No, he's in the whole movie.
He's in there more, but he's
supporting,
like total.
He's like kind of like a mystery for the movie. Although if you have like a brain, you can guess. He's his brother, his long lost brother, and they end up not working together, but just like having an understanding at the end of the movie.
They basically do the same shit.
Yeah, and they promise to see each other, and then in this one it's revealed he's like, no, he got ghosted by his brother for another 8 years. So that was fun.
Explains why the movie didn't come out until 2025.
Yeah.
That's a good in-universe explanation. But no, yeah, this movie popped off the right way. It was good seeing familiar faces. Not sure how I felt about, like you said, they changed some details here and there, but overall the movie was a banger. I put it as a 4.5 stars because I was like, dang, this is good.
Yeah, you're really
especially coming off of seeing The Amateur. Yeah. That one.
How many stars did you give Warfare, Matt?
4.5 stars.
Okay. You're saying this is equal to Warfare?
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
I double down.
I need to see this because there's no fucking chance.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as Warfare, but it is a good time.
It's definitely better than, like, mind you, we've seen this last month. We've seen Minecraft, Amateur came out,
Ass.
And then of course Sinners, banger film, Warfare, banger film. And then Revenge of the Sith re-release, also a banger film.
Fucking incredible.
So we're kind of on the up and up on movies
that
right now. And April ended off with The Accountant. I think that's a great way to close out the month. Love Ben Affleck, my favorite Mexican actor.
He really is.
Bro bro spoke fluent Spanish in the interview. Then I did not expect him to speak Spanish in this movie, but he did.
You didn't know.
Like,
you didn't know.
No, I knew he spoke Spanish, but I didn't expect him to speak it in the movie.
He's in Mexico. Of course, he's gonna speak Spanish.
I know. I figured he would. When he was in the hotel with the
he's really good at
workers.
He's better than me. He's better than me, dude.
I know, man. I be fumbling over words like cerveza.
Okay.
I know Casamigos.
Gerardo, what did you rate this in terms of stars?
I rated it 3 stars. This is a really fun. Right? No, it's really fun. It's a really fun movie. But this isn't Warfare. And also they have like a little X-Men School for Gifted Autisms. It's
bro.
It's silly.
It's just so fucking funny that I gave it the same score as Warfare. That's like, here we have the most.
I had a great time.
Starry Night, and
you
then
gotta remember
some macaroni shit that my son made.
You gotta remember, bro. My preface to this movie was The Amateur.
Yeah, I can see how that would skew your view.
Was low.
Okay,
you know, they try to do the same thing as this movie, just not good. They had a good cast too. That's the crazy part. They had a solid cast.
John Bernthal was in that one too.
He was in that one as the Bear.
His name was the Bear.
That's his character
name. Foreshadowing.
I was like, bro,
talk about that bullshit. That's
okay.
I don't want to hear more about
joke. The most meta character
for this squarely at, I would say, I'd say a 2.5.
Dude, like pop a gummy, you'll be fine. You're gonna have a good
Trust
time.
me, bro.
I have my pen, so I'm probably just gonna watch it. Oh my god! Again, they got them kicked off. Hold on. Give it a second.
We're still here. TOS boy for them guns.
Yeah. I don't care. I got guns right here. They got TOS.
No, yeah, I forgot.
No, this what's it called? Their chemistry in this movie was way better. Obviously, there's more. It's both of them together for the majority of the movie, so we get more of their sibling relationship. But their chemistry,
we get more banter.
Was great. You can tell that this role was meant for. You can tell this role was meant for Matt Damon. Also, it's like this is literally.
You say Ben that Affleck, with anything that Ben Affleck was in. I'm telling you, bro. They're not besties. They're boyfriends. Okay.
They're roommates.
I do like how Ben Affleck's character, the titular accountant, he has like that 1,000-yard autistic stare down, pretty pat. Like that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Dude, his mannerisms, in this are insane. Like he's doing all the ticks and the movements. Like it's great.
I'm gonna watch this movie and feel seen. I feel like I've been for a religious experience here.
It's like looking in a mirror.
John Bernthal.
Looking in a mirror, like hold my hand into it like fucking Tarzan.
No, for real.
You know, John Bernthal, man. Like he's not doing the Punisher voice, so he's not like, hey Red, you know how to do it. Hey, you think you'd be like me? You'll be like me, Red.
Is John Bernthal in there with you?
His voice is so different.
Oh my god!
Is like, when he was yelling at the mirror,
the Black Ross
10 minutes in the movie.
Master of Vocals.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh, that was really good.
That shit was funny. He's talking about the
hyping himself up for a puppy adoption.
You got fuck. I thought he was talking about he's gonna go in there and kill someone. He's talking about a puppy adoption. I was like, that's crazy. But it's
okay.
Yeah, it's just
don't worry about it. Just watch
it's a good gag. Yeah.
This is an interesting tone. This movie,
it works because like these are two stone cold hard ass killers, and he's like having to talk himself up to talk to a dog breeder, bro. This guy has killed however many people in universe, and he's like, I can't deal with this dog breeder. Crazy as hell.
It's like Bad Boys for white people.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Why not?
Why not? Let's go with that.
I can watch this.
Let's go with that. That's going to be our tagline for this movie.
Bad boys for white
Bad
people.
boys for white people. I like that.
That's just the energy I got. We're like, they're trained killers, but they do stupid shit. I was like,
they do dumb shit.
Nah, that sounds familiar. I've seen this formula.
Overall, yeah, I say, if I gotta give a legit star rating, I'll stick with 3.5 to 4. Yeah. I'll stick with 3.5 to 4. It's a good film. It's fun. We're in that point of the year where the movies start to get better and better as we approach, the window for Oscars. So we started. Sinners was the kicking off point, and then now we have The Accountant. Next we're watching Thunderbolts. Week after that is like F1 or something. Mission Impossible. Like this is a good jumping off point, and I'm glad we ended April.
Thunderbolts tickets in 2 hours.
Yeah, I give it a 3.5 to 4 stars. Enjoyed it. Would watch again in theaters. Probably will watch again on stream whenever it comes out on HBO Max in 3 weeks. You know how they be doing that dumb shit. Gerardo, what you got?
3 stars, man. It's a good time.
You sticking with 3 stars? All right.
I'm gonna move mine up to 3 for hype meter because now that I've repackaged it in my head as Bad Boys for White People, I have to see this.
Dude, you're gonna feel.
I need to see this.
You feel so seen. I
might watch this and Thunderbolt the same day. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, good warm up film.
All right. Yeah.
Speaking of, never mind. That's not a good segue. I was say, speaking of warming up,
no. You're gonna talk about Abby's swing.
Oh my God! Nah. We just getting started. The hatred coming out. Oh, bro.
Here we go. We're back.
Give it a second. Don't think we're dead. Unlike Joel, we live on.
Oof.
I was by myself for a second. I felt like Bella. I felt like Ellie. I was standing here alone. The homies was gone. Nah, we're talking about The Last of Us, man. Last week pissed me off so bad, dude. I didn't even know how to react. And then we got to see the fallout from the tragedy of Joel Miller. And I mean, we all knew this was coming. Mm-hmm. The game has been out for however many years. It's just seeing it in person, seeing it on TV like that in real time. Mm-hmm. Also, not having played game number 2, so I really don't know what to expect this season. I haven't played the second game. I know the gist of it, but I haven't played it to be like in depth, like with the first one. So this is like, bro, holy shit!
Just know that the game is better.
The game more gooder.
Yeah,
the game is more gooder.
Well. Okay, I'm not gonna let you lie to this man.
Well, the game is good. No. The game has story issues, right? I think we all have gripes with it, but the game is fucking good. That you can't argue that it's a bad game. It's fun. It's got some really cool fucking action in it. Abby might be a shitty dog shit character, but she's fun to play as.
This is true because unlike Ellie, she's able to like lift anything. Like at all, like Ellie did all the push-ups in her hospital room,
Atlas,
and none of them worked.
Atlas, if he was reborn as a woman, that's Abby, and I fuck with it, which is why I'm so disappointed that Caitlyn Dever is not jacked. She's got to be jacked.
I think it makes maybe we're getting a time skip. Is she gonna come out looking like Broly
in 3 months? No,
Trend. They got Trend.
There's no way they're wasting. There's no way they're wasting like PEDs in the apocalypse on fucking Abby to look like I don't know from the Tournament of Power. Like there's no way. There's no
Kefla. Shot. You say Kefla?
Kefla. Yeah, just
shit.
Abby. It should have just been Caitlyn's face and voice like superimposed on a Brock Lesnar's body. That's what I want.
You mean like a reverse like first Avenger situation?
Yes, exactly.
That's
like
horrifying.
Or just
it'd be way better.
Just have Brock Lesnar be Abby.
Or you know what? Just have Brock Lesnar's daughter be Abby. She's fucking huge. She's jacked.
That's an idea. We need to write this down. We make The Last of Us remastered. Last of Us
remaster the show.
That's crazy.
Naughty Dog thing against this property.
This episode does deal with a lot of everyone's reaction to Joel's death, not just ours. The whole town of Jackson. Obviously, Tommy is
some less than others.
Like
what's her name? The first bitch to speak. I don't like her. Talking about some. My husband's dead. Yeah, talking about some. My husband's dead. We've lost people. We don't need to spin for one man. Just because your homie's dead. Just because you don't got nobody to spin for doesn't mean I don't need.
Just because your boy had no fans,
why you hating?
He wanted to go spin for him.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to shoulder the cry?
If one of my people's ran up on and killed, you better believe we ride at dawn. Vengeance.
Yeah.
They're talking vengeance.
I think let's get into it. A big gripe that I have with this new season: why the fuck is Tommy not immediately gone? Why is he not there in Seattle already? Because in the game they leave immediately. Ellie and Dina get there and they're beat to shit because they spent a whole winter trekking to Seattle, and after
5 minutes.
Yeah, and in the show they waited 3 months to talk about going back. That doesn't make sense to me.
I think it was because wasn't Ellie in recovery?
Well, yeah,
and they were rebuilding from Jackson. Like they would probably conserve a little bit of manpower because they know other people in town would want to go out and get justice for Joel, but also they have no wall, they have no defenses, they got to take restock of resources, they got to bury their dead, they got a lot of shit else to do. You make bigger picture wise, Joel is not the main concern.
Joel is the main concern. Joel is the main concern to Ellie. And also, Joel is the main concern to Tommy. That's because they're fucking family.
But both of y'all making valid points because AZ, yes, they did have to do all that rebuilding shit, and Ellie's injured. But Tommy is a capable man. Tommy trained with Joel. Tommy is Joel's blood, and he didn't go do shit, bro. That's on the writing, bro. It should have had him slide for men's. I
have another point.
My best
I have another point.
And ran out there and started doing
He is
shit.
Essentially the leader of this entire community. The only other
lead, go do that shit.
Right. If he leaves and he dies, people are gonna be like, I don't like this new person ruling this by themselves. I don't like you. Something will be weird. You're gonna have petty warlords rising up. You're
getting caught
Tommy's
up in
the glue.
No.
Tommy's the glue of the minutia of Jackson.
No one goes to this show for politics. We go to this show for action and revenge.
But here's the I am
a hater.
I see the logic because even though you have to think about Joel versus Tommy. Right. And in this sense, I guess Joel's role would be passed down towards Ellie of being this vengeful, spiteful person that has grown up in the fucking ways doing whatever they got to do to survive. And Tommy is a person who's grown more accustomed to a life, to a sense of community, to helping the people around him and doing what is best for those people around him. As opposed
and it's like
Joel
that in the game,
and Ellie,
then his brother gets fucking murdered in front of him. So he knows he got to slide.
That's right.
The fact he wasn't there for it. That shit makes me so mad.
Okay,
I get why he didn't have him there, but bro, it's I don't know.
It makes sense, but it is an upsetting decision. But to be fair, the world of The Last of Us and the overall narrative of this is just all really terrible to uncomfortable decisions. That's the name of the game for this whole story because it's all about revenge and what it's going to do to people. And as someone who has played the game, I'm not going to spoil it really from that. It don't go too well for a lot of people. It don't go too well for so.
I already Googled, bro. It's too late.
Oh, all right. But yeah, I think so far this episode did a really good job of making me, for one, get told what I already knew, which is that Bella Ramsey, they are just an amazing actor. I genuinely felt fucking heartbreaking sadness. That scream. Oh, dude, that scream when Ellie wakes up is so fucking guttural.
Shit hurted me.
Oh man, I think that might have been my favorite part. It might have been my favorite part. Just that whole sequence.
I feel like this episode is an indication of how how Bella will carry the series moving forward. Obviously, season 1 was all, you know, Joel, Bella playing off each other. Oh, sorry, Joel, Ellie, Pedro, Bella playing off each other and building that dynamic. Season 2, we're navigating. What do we do without Joel? Our Big Daddy Pedro gone? What are we supposed to do?
We slide.
We slide. Yeah, bro.
We kill that stupid fucking dog.
Abby shot dead in Oblak, bro.
Abby shot dead in
Swiss cheese her ass. Swiss cheese her ass. But nah, yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing this moving forward, especially for those of you who have played the game. Obviously, you'll have your critiques and know where things should go and shouldn't go. And for those of us who haven't played, it's just gonna be a new world, new opportunity, especially moving forward. As angry as I am about Joel being murdered and the little details that should or shouldn't be there, I still think I like this episode. I'm interested to see where things play out for the rest of the season, because, like, what was up with that little cult that was there for a minute? Is that in the game?
Yes. That's
them cult niggas in the game. That shit was wild.
I forgot what they're called.
It's not the
wolves. That's
the Seraphites. The Seraphites, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Or as I call them,
very
the
stars.
Yeah, bro, what's up with that? They got a bad freaking barber. Like, what's going on?
Nah, it's like some significant.
Sweeney Todd
as it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. They have like a whole ceremony for it in the games and shit. But I'm just mostly interested to see
culture shaming.
What's his name? The little trans boy.
Lev. Levy?
Huh?
No.
I think it's Lev. It's Let. It's not Lick. That's from Shameless.
Yeah, it's Lev.
There's a trans character in this game. In this movie?
That was one. That was one of the big points of contention when
Seth find
the game
out.
Came out.
Don't let Seth find out. That's so crazy, bro. This motherfucker, the first episode, just straight up homophobic bigotry. I was like, damn, fuck that guy. Literally, this episode's like, why do I have to agree with this motherfucker? He's the only one who said we need to stand on business. I was like, anyone but him.
I think it's the same rule Mike Tyson once said. You know, everybody got a plan till they get punched in the face, and all he needed was just one good ass whooping to be like, yo, I might have some problematic behaviors that I exhibit in public, and those are frowned upon. And now look at him. He's
grown a lot in the last 3 months. Is what you're saying.
Joel's last act on Earth was to rectify this nigga. And
he Goku'd his ass. He's like, I respect
hard to
your
give him
power,
brain damage,
like,
and he fixed his homophobia.
He knocked
reverse CTE.
He's like, tolerance punch, just fucking knocked.
Nah, he was the main one standing up, and I was like, that's so crazy, dude.
I like how
I guess it shows how people can change.
He called everybody coward, including that woman who like stood up like seconds later and was like, "I feel like you're going from LA, but like we all lost people. Get over yourself. My God, my children, my house."
Yeah, she stood up and she was voicing what, like, I guess half the people were feeling.
She over here talking about some. We need to spare 16 people. Bitch, it's not a draft. You volunteered. The requirement was 16, but we can go with less. We're not taking your ass.
They will.
I would take her on the journey just to leave her somewhere and not tell her. Like, I hate her.
Speaking of numbers, bro, the wolves, man. Like, I thought it was only 5 of them dudes. I saw APC pull up 4 Humvees and like 62 niggas in the deep.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
Army.
What is going on?
In the game, Swiss cheese. They make a base out of Wrigley Stadium to give you an idea of how many motherfuckers there are. They make the fireflies look like actual firefly bugs. Like, they're small compared to
that's crazy.
Yeah, they're
to put it in comparison, they beat Fedra in Seattle, didn't they?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they beat the military, like what was left of the government, essentially, which is
like the Fireflies if they locked in.
The Fireflies if they had aura.
They lean forward in their chair just a little bit. Just
the Fireflies if they bossed up.
Now we have seen another bloater. I think the bloater Compared to the Clicker, I think the Bloater's kind of lost its charm for me. I don't know why.
He's not scary to me. Honestly,
He's
none
not
of them
scary
zombies
anymore,
scare me
nah.
because I'm
Nah,
top
Clickers
5.
are horrifying.
Hard to
I'll
tell.
stand by that. I hate them. I hate
How
them
do you
so
think they're
much, but I
gonna
love them.
introduce Shamblers?
Ooh, what's that?
That's what I want to see. Oh, Matt doesn't know. There's another. They're fucking annoying to deal with.
I know what the
They're
Rat
very,
King is.
very- the Rat
You know
King,
what the
I
Rat
think,
King
is
is?
the best one.
Yeah, I googled.
Dude,
But Abby isn't
Dude,
yoked. How's she gonna beat it?
she's just gonna die.
Golf Club Part 2.
I mean, you
Tiger
the way
Woods
you beat it
PGA
is like
2025.
actually no, it doesn't matter because even though it's like really fat, it still tries to crawl after you in the pipe and it just like scrapes off chunks of itself. Oh, dude, that thing's fucking horrifying. I can't wait to see the Rat King, dude. Rat King's gonna be #1 all timer for me. That's gonna be so good. Oh man, I'm excited.
We shall see.
Also, they said they're breaking up the second game in like 3 seasons.
Like three seasons, like that. Yeah.
We don't
They
need
said 2 or 3. It's a mile.
It can be 2. Let's be real.
Shot.
I think like
Two.
The
3
second game is only so long because there's so much horse riding and going back and forward to turn on generators and shit. It doesn't need to be that fucking long.
We got DLC on the TV screen.
We're gonna get factions in the show.
I just put The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 in my shopping cart on PlayStation. So we're gonna go through the first game again. Second game is gonna be a new experience. We finna see. I don't think I'll finish the game before I finish the season 2.
You will.
That's
You're
for
gonna
sure.
want to.
I got a job.
You're gonna hate by the end of the game. You're gonna hate every single character in there except for Lev.
No, I still love Ellie. That's my homie. She's right.
She's right, but oh my god, like her life gets so bad.
I mean, they're in an apocalypse. How much worse can it get?
It can get pretty bad.
Never ask, because ye shall receive. That's the first step. That's the first thing. Oh man, it's about to get. She's about to get some Anakin treatment, man. It's just bad. It's just not.
Lord.
There's a lot of hubris in this game.
What is y'all's hype meter moving forward post death of Joel?
You want to be honest? Out of 10 or 5?
This is a 5-star. Yeah,
it's like a 2. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I think because the acting so far has just been like, granted, the first season's incredible acting wise, but this season has just really kicked it up a notch with all like the really guttural emotions. And it's shot really well. It's got some good set pieces so far. I'm gonna say a solid 3. It's got room. It's got room to grow. It's definitely a narrative like storytelling improvement over the game. I'd say the game does certain things that the TV show's done in like a much more reasonable order. Right? Like show you the justification for Abby instead of after like, I don't know, 20 hours of television of Ellie around with no justification.
Yeah, they explain her motivations for bashing your favorite character's head in 20 hours into the fucking game.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
so they do it in 20 minutes.
You don't fucking care.
Yeah, yeah. Like they left you a voicemail. It's like, yo, dude, you're not gonna believe this, but funny story. But yeah, I say it's solid 3. I want to see the Rat King. I just really want the Rat King for the most part. I don't care how anything else goes.
What's the Mexican guy's name?
Which one?
Mexican guy's name? Manny.
Yeah, I want to see Manny.
Dude, he does his thing. He does his thing where he speaks full English and then does like one little Spanish word at the end.
He says, "Going to hell, hermano."
Is that Danny Ramirez's character?
Yes, I think so. I think that's
Damn. I like how one of his last things he says to Joel is like, "Burn in hell, pendejo." And I'm like, why don't you just say the full thing in Spanish?
To be fair, it is like that in the game. It's also written dog shit in the game.
Yeah, he always has to remind you that he's like Spanish with every line. Like
it's like when he said "híjole" in Cap 4. I was like, where did this come from?
I like that.
Yeah, like
you like that. I don't know. I knew they were gonna do some shit. You know, make him say something in Spanish and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy's also Mexican, but he speaks like broken Spanish or whatever, something stupid."
It's not broken. His accent's good. It's just He speaks intermittent Spanish. Is the best.
I know his accent. I know his
Intermittent
accent's good. I'm saying Marvel gonna write some dumb shit. So Marvel likes to write dumb shit.
They do
from time to time. I'm hoping Thunderbolts proves me wrong bad because I was like, I was excited for. I'm super excited for this movie still, but like I know the MCU be doing shit to man. Anyways,
we'll we're getting out in roughly about one day.
A day tomorrow. Well,
wait, early tickets.
Well, I think
give us your thoughts.
I think that's a good stepping off for the rest of the season. We'll see how Ellie and Dina traverse Seattle with the 5 million freaking wolf motherfuckers and see how they handle that.
Not very well.
Relatively well.
Some of that little preview of the season, I saw some cool shit happening. I'm like, okay, I'm excited. I think I'm still at 3 though, like you said. Upset about Joel, upset about some of the decisions made, but whatever. We've seen the episode now. Can't really change that. Let's go forward and see how it improves. I think there's 6 more episodes, right?
Yeah, I think it's I think it's 12 in total, isn't it?
Oh, it's 12?
I think it's 12,
Praise God. Praise God. Because I was about to be so mad if they're doing that bullshit. 6 episodes total or 8 episodes. Bro, give me 15. Please. Give me 15. Oh my gosh, it's not enough. It's never enough.
And just like Matt wants to be given more episodes, thank you for being given another beautiful episode of this. I tried.
No, it's really good.
I couldn't. You've been given another beautiful episode of Cinestro Core. Thank you so much for watching.
Jesus Christ.
But everything I said is indeed correct. But if you want people who don't do that and are actually much more correct and much better at this outro stuff, look at Backstage Joel.
That was even worse.
For all your celebrity information, you got the hottest scoops with a bunch of great directors, actors, and people just within the industry. So if you'd like to know more, go ahead and give them a follow and tell them we sent you. They won't know who we are, but just tell them. It'd be nice to get recognized.
I think they have a good idea.
Maybe one day.
I think they'll probably have a good idea by now. We've been shouting them out for like the last year and a half, 2 years. So.
Indeed. And plus, I keep writing checks to someone, so.
Hey, speaking of shout-outs, go ahead and follow AZ.
They're bouncing, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Do that. do that, Big East.
I was trying to say follow AZ at Tari Single on YouTube.
Yes.
The Instagram and the Twitter. Instagram, Big Papa Tari. And also on twitch.tv. Our boy be streaming. Tell him about the stream, bro. What you got going on?
Me and my boys are currently making a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign where we just all do a giant multiplayer thing. We're just gonna be streaming it. I am playing a fighter monk. His name is Bitches McGee. He was a monk who was really good at fighting and just like beating ass. And they're like, "You fighting too much. Get out of our monastery." And even though he prays to every single god, he considers himself an atheist. Because the only reason why he prays is to tell every god they're a bitch ass nigga and won't come down and do nothing about it. I love Bitches McGee. He's my favorite character.
So Gore the God Butcher, if he had hands.
Yeah. He's really proficient with wisdom, but he has like really low intelligence. So he'll have like a really philosophical thing, and the line right below it will be like, "I will rip your spine out through your throat right now. Say on God I won't. Say on God I won't." And the first line is like, "Seek inner peace." Like it's I just like him. He's a fun guy. But yeah, that's what we have going.
Man, well, yeah, you know, and following AZ on the Twitch. Follow us as well at Cinestro Corp. No S. Cinestro Corp. No S. Because we legally cannot do the S for reasons I can't elaborate on. Yeah, we can't do the S. They're telling me off screen. I can't even. I gotta stop.
Telling me off screen.
Our production manager said, "No, he's doing this right now. He's loading a rifle. I should probably stop. With that being said, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you guys on the next episode of the Cinestro Core. Oh, go ahead and follow us and share and shout us out. Leave 3 comments, hit the big ass bell, and subscribe to us because we're cool and you like cool stuff. Tap in. Love y'all. See you on the next episode.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro Core, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro Core, we're the